Go live. Okay, wait. Hold on, y'all. We are live.
Hey, cute niggas. I see the live on Facebook.
All right, cue me up. Cue me up, JB.
Cue him up, JB. It's your favorite girl, True Lady, and you already know what time it is. Catch the tea. What you waiting for, 36?
Hey, okay. You tuned in to Catch the Tea podcast.
Hey.
It's your favorite girl, a True Lady.
Hey, yo, man, it's your boy Certified 360 Beats.
Oh, what's happening over JMUA in the house?
Senior drama correspondent Tiani Spears here, live from my bedroom with the good lighting.
Yeah.
The bedroom.
Y'all, it is Wednesday night, and I am broadcasting live from Florence, South Carolina.
Yes.
Woo!
Check her out. Out there doing God knows what.
Okay.
So I was like,
so
look,
far away.
We gotta do the podcast. There's no way we not do the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
No way.
There's no way.
No way.
That's it.
I'm not living without you.
Oh,
come on.
Lord Jesus. Oh,
I'm not living without you.
You don't want to be free.
I want to be free. If you
and you're gonna love me.
You're gonna love me.
I like how she went away from the mic when Javon did hers. She had to go away from the mic. She either muted the mic.
Church girl too much.
You know,
No.
We want everybody to come
to hear
and share.
No, it's true. It's more like when you're singing and you hit that those Whitney lips.
Share. We have a couple topics on the line, but before we get into those topics,
yes,
I want to ask you guys how your week is. How's everybody feeling?
I'm feeling okay for now. Tomorrow's gonna be a hard day. It's my grandmother's birthday, so
wow.
I can completely understand that. Sending so much love and prayer to you.
Sending love and hugs.
I'm out here. I'm thugging.
You thugging?
Thugging in these LA streets, you know. Nah, just bullshit. Nah, it's good.
I'm actually okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm glad to hear that.
Bro, where this big ass mug come from?
I got it for Valentine's Day.
It's Cinderella. I like it. Come on.
Okay.
Kind of like
it came with the journal.
Had an eventful Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Not gonna say who
this
the
Disney organizer.
What you say?
Go back and get it.
Did it sound like
people
in the group had an eventful Valentine's Day? I'm not gonna say who the two are.
Who are the two?
Kimberly Gale.
Gale. Spill the tea. Who are the two?
My first.
Who are the two? Oh, she changed it to a True Lady now.
Oh,
how did you do that?
True Lady, such a lady.
I can rename myself.
Where? Like I've been trying to figure that out for like the past 20 minutes.
At the top?
When I hovered on my name, it said rename. Let me see. I think I can change it out.
Ghetto.
Oh, well, thank you for changing it.
I changed your name. Okay.
How do you do it?
She did it.
Oh, you changed our names for us.
I can. Which one it to be?
Senior drama correspondent Tiani Spears.
Yes.
That's too much goddamn shit.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me, what I got going on. Certified 360 beats.
That's fine. My name is there,
How we're
buddy.
gonna start tonight off, huh?
No, you got to change his to the bicep.
Bicep.
You know what? You know what? I don't know why JB and I go back and forth like this. I think I explained it to y'all last.
We said y'all have a love-hate relationship.
It's a love-hate relationship. He's like a big brother.
Little brother, big brother.
That's really what it is. And
y'all
Chico
just,
was
like, really
Chico
like
was big brother.
Nerves.
Chico was big brother. And I see now.
Did you say uncle? We gonna get you.
You wrong. You wrong.
See, and I shaded him last week, and here you got shaded him today. Poor Chico.
Did he hear that, JB?
You wrong.
I think he did.
Did Chico hear that? Did he catch that show?
I don't think he caught the show.
Thank God. I hope you don't catch it.
So, of course, y'all know
Black
Jeopardy. You ready for Black Jeopardy?
Yes. Yes. I don't have no. Hold on. Can y'all hear that?
Is it the Bible?
No, it's a journal.
Yep, that's the Bible. She's slapping the Bible. Going to hell.
This is a journal. See?
I'm gonna slap mine too.
I'm ready.
All right, so here we are, Black Jeopardy. And this is Black slang for 300.
Let her finish the question, JB.
Hush.
To look good and to look fierce.
Slay. What is slay?
That was me, motherfucker.
JB.
He took my damn answer.
Oh, that's not the answer.
What is fly?
No, y'all close.
What is drip?
I
quit because I don't know what this is.
To look fierce is what it is.
To look good.
The slay, that's what I thought it was.
Fabulous.
Huh?
No, not fabulous.
That's hard.
The waist is what?
Snatch.
Yeah.
Snatch. What?
I don't like that one.
What is snatched?
What is snatch?
I don't like that one.
Okay, nobody got that one.
Okay, let's go. All right, do another one.
I don't like it either.
That was a test run. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Black mamas for 200.
All right.
When your mama asks who you think you talking to, your answer is that was Tiani.
That was me.
What is nobody? Well, who is nobody?
Yes. I could have sworn
that was me. But all right.
Man, that was me, man.
Let's go.
It was me.
Let's go. Come on here. Come on here.
All right. In honor of Women History Month, we're going to do Black women for 300.
Okay.
This person provided inspiration for the Montgomery bus boycott.
It was JB.
No, that was me.
JB.
Who is Rosa Parks?
Okay.
He didn't let you finish the sentence though. Like.
All right, here we go. Black women for 400.
Why you had to stay in that category?
Because it's
your mouth. Know your history.
It is not.
Who became the first woman candidate for president?
Wait, that ain't Black.
Yes, she is.
Shirley Chisholm? Who is Shirley Chisholm?
There we go. Okay, Javon has what? One? Everybody got one?
Yeah. Yeah, because nobody got the first one, so everybody got one.
All right. Black women entertainment for 400. Who sings the chorus in the popular hit Ring with Cardi B? Tiani.
Who is Kalani?
Bam, 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 bam.
Come on.
Okay, Black love notes, like Black love songs.
Okay.
I don't want to give you the wrong impression. Finish the lyric. Oh my God. I don't want to give you the wrong impression. Finish the lyric. No Googling.
I don't want to give you the wrong impression. Oh, I don't want to give you the wrong impression.
Mhm.
Don't want to give you the wrong impression.
But I need love and affection.
Affection.
And who's singing?
Rihanna and Future.
Me.
Dang, Tiani. Tiani got it.
No, that don't even count because he didn't even know. He was struggling. Said Future.
I had to think about it.
And then I buzzed in. Future.
Okay,
That
we're
don't
not
count.
counting it. We're not counting it.
Thank
Dang.
you. He pulled out a whole goddamn CD case. How did I say?
Okay.
Because it's on this album.
You need
It's on this
buzzers.
album. It's on
Need
this
buzzers.
album.
All right, so here goes none. Black Love Notes for 300.
All right.
I'm just saying you could do better. Who was that?
Me. It was
Oh.
me.
Tiani.
I quit. What is Drake?
You gotta finish the lyric.
Marvin's Room. Oh, I gotta finish
the lyric.
Oh, I gotta finish the lyric. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm just saying you can do better. Oh, actually, I don't know the lyric.
Who gonna redeem it? Javon.
You know.
Didn't you just slap on the table?
I ain't gonna lie.
I did. But at this point,
I just feel like
You gotta
we
finish the lyric.
can't do this.
I can't finish the
Honestly,
lyric on this.
truly.
You can't
Honestly,
finish the
true.
lyric.
I'm just saying
You can do better.
Something
Take
something
right.
else.
Some. Yeah, I ain't heard that
something
song
you
in a while.
let me. Huh?
I ain't heard that song in a while.
I'm just saying you
Alright.
can do
Because
better.
that you think you found.
Okay.
Something
Black Love Notes for
else after
400.
that.
Y'all ready for this one?
Okay.
Never mind. I'll find someone like you.
What?
Tiani.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. And who is? I wish nothing but the best for you.
Adele ain't black.
Bonus, don't forget me. I beg. I
Adele is not
remember.
black. I thought this was Black Jeopardy.
She's light skinned.
I thought this was Black
Bullshit.
Jeopardy.
Bullshit.
She's light skinned.
Why is Adele
Bullshit.
in this mix?
She's
Bullshit.
light
She ain't
skinned.
black. She ain't
She's
black.
light
She ain't light
skinned.
skinned.
She ain't
Bullshit.
black.
Bullshit.
She's
I
light
call
skinned.
bullshit.
All right, Black women in entertainment for 500.
I quit because this is really ridiculous if you ask me.
The creator and
about
star of the TV show Insecure. Dang, y'all was at the same time.
That was me.
Okay, Javon.
Was it Lisa McGray?
Correct. What's the score?
Tiani's in the lead.
Of course, as
Dang.
always.
Okay, Black History for 300.
JB gonna get this one.
Is
Fuck you.
This is what NAACP stands for. Was that JB?
and I literally hit it at the same time. Go ahead, JP. You better get it.
Oh, what it says? National African American.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anybody else?
What is the National Association of Advancement of Colored People?
Yes.
You like me?
So,
Tiani won.
dang, why are y'all letting Tiani win every week?
We're not trying to.
We
'cause
ain't
every
trying
time we
to.
Buzz, it's all the, you need buzzers. Okay.
I got y'all.
You trying to tell her this?
You act like we trying to let Tiana win.
Exactly. We not. I only won twice.
I won twice too.
All right, well, let's hop into these topics, y'all.
Congratulations, Tiana.
Thank you so much. It feels good to always be a winner. And I also won Saturday. I also won Saturday, but you guys weren't listening to the bonus question and you got upset. We're just gonna give it to JB since he was complaining that day.
This is what we doing.
Let's start the topics. I'm so excited.
Oh, did y'all watch D'Angelo's verses?
Absolutely not, because I didn't know it was happening.
Verses in the history of verses.
I didn't know that shit was happening.
Why didn't
nobody advertise it?
They did not advertise it.
Nope, not at all.
I like actually stumbled upon that verses, like real talk.
My sister ended up sending me a link, and I'm like, why are you sending me a link? And then when I clicked it, I was like, who is this? And I'm like, is that D'Angelo? Like, it was weird. It was so weird. It was so weird.
I was like, okay, so I remember when he was on live, and he's like spilled the tea. And I posted it, but no other blog made a post about it, which was weird to me. Because that's big news about it's D'Angelo. We haven't heard anything from D'Angelo in years?
They said
it's been a long time.
And then he was like, it's D'Angelo at the Apollo Theater. And it was supposed to be D'Angelo and friends.
Yes.
They said fucking.
And so, like, we all hyped, like, oh my God, D'Angelo and friends, like, who's gonna be the featured friends?
Right.
And they never said who the friends were. So it's
and
like,
that's why I think nobody actually tuned in, because nobody did not know who the friends were. If they would have told the people who the friends were, maybe they probably would have had more people tune in, and they probably would have promoted it the correct way.
Well, from what I just
tuned in because they knew it was going on.
From what I just searched, apparently, wait a minute, who was supposed to do that with him?
Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell was supposed to do it, and he backed out at the last minute, so that's why they turned it into a D'Angelo and friends. But even though he backed out, my thing was we still hadn't heard anything about it. Like, we really didn't know it was happening.
Exactly.
They dropped the ball on this one.
They really dropped
the ball.
Majorly.
They dropped the ball on this one.
I guess because maybe they figured since Maxwell was going to bag out that he wasn't going to do it at all.
What's good,
so the fact that he probably still went through with it was a shocker for them. So they were just like, okay, well, let's just go with it. Fuck it.
That's true. Yeah.
Improv versus.
Make sure you send me that link, Bugger. He got a project dropping tomorrow.
Bugger P4K. Operation Sunrise, baby. Yeah.
But so I think they were really like harping off of there was just D'Angelo. Like, they thought D'Angelo name on its own would draw people to tune in. But even when you tuned in, like, y'all, I watched a few minutes of it. I was not impressed. I was not wowed. I was not entertained. Even though
it didn't move me.
Right. Even though her came on stage, she performed. I think Method Man, he performed.
I wasn't moved.
I wasn't.
I didn't stay long, but I definitely wasn't moved.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't impressed.
Wasn't a foot tapper?
Nah.
Okay.
And also, so what do y'all think this does for the Versus brand?
Nothing really.
Honestly, if I can be honest, I personally feel like Versus has been going downhill since Gucci Mane versus Jeezy. It's like,
whoa.
No, I'm saying that was really like the last good one we had. Like, the hype for Keisha Cole, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm getting at. Like, after Gucci versus Jeezy, it's like, I mean, the hype for Keisha Cole and Ashanti was there, but they pushed it back 3 times, and they pushed it back 3 times. And after the 3rd time, it was like, I mean, do we really want to see it? Like, do we really want to see it? So I think it's kind of sort of ran its course. I personally enjoyed it when the artists themselves were just getting on Instagram and going live, and just everybody from word of mouth is
that way too. Before they made it a big deal.
But you know who is giving verses a run for their money? Who's Tiny Desk?
And they've been doing that though.
But they have been, but it's like on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying?
But see now, they're doing it at the house. They're doing it at the house since they can't go to the actual building. Right. So that's what's making it pop now.
Yeah.
And they just had Kirk Franklin on Tiny Desk, and that was awesome, y'all.
Which
I ain't gonna lie.
They didn't really shift their gear to mainstream artists now, because Tiny Desk was usually set to bring who was up and coming, who had next up, and to bring exposure to them. I
fuck with the Rick Ross one.
Rick Ross was okay, but the singer was doing a bit too much.
Yeah, the singer was doing too much.
And for somebody to tweet, "Oh, this was the best Tiny Desk of all time," I was like, "Hell no, that's
a lie." Taking the banger shit went so hard.
See how people be lying?
Lying. Because Tank shit went harder than theirs.
See how people be lying?
I ain't gonna lie. I fucks with Tank, but I gotta say Mac Miller took that.
Oh, Mac Miller was a good
Mac Miller Tiny
I didn't see Mac Miller Tiny Desk.
Mac
Miller.
Was
like right before he passed. That was like a couple months before he passed.
Tobey, the Tropical.
Didn't Craig do a Tiny Desk?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Craig did a Tiny Desk. Yeah,
Craig was a good one. Who else was a good Tiny Desk? Masego was a good Tiny Desk.
Yes.
Like it's so many. Meg Thee Stallion was actually a good Tiny Desk.
Hey, it was.
I can't lie, she really was.
I was impressed.
Who else did one?
But then
Outkast did one. Which Big Boy and Sleepy Brown did it. They that was a good one.
I was like, dang, Sleepy Brown finna come out? Because I was like, I wonder if they
like, y'all, Tiny Desk and chill is the vibe. You can have a little company, cut on some Tiny Desk, let it play through the house.
Yes.
The vibe.
It is.
You know about that, Gil.
Chill.
But you know about that. All right now, Gil.
Yes.
All right.
Let me find out who has some Tiny Desk and chill. True lady.
That's why she's really in North Carolina.
I'm in South Carolina.
That's why she's really in South Carolina.
Kind of disking and sipping. All right now.
You gotta chill. But yeah, they Versus dropped the ball with D'Angelo heavily.
Versus dropped the ball with Keisha and Ashanti, if we're being honest. But actually, you know what? I blame that on Keisha and Ashanti themselves.
Hey, well, since we're saying they dropped the ball, I want to say they helped Teddy Riley drop the ball too with his equipment.
Teddy Riley dropped the ball on his own shit. They had nothing to do with that. Shit.
Yeah, they did. They had nothing to do with that. That was Teddy Riley's fault.
My boy,
that was completely Teddy Riley's fault.
Hey, my boy thought he was at a live concert.
He is the one that kicked it off to have the production now that they do now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I say, where is he going?
I bet his ass sitting at home. Hey, bro, I bet his ass sitting at home like, motherfuckers. If it wasn't for me, my shit fucking up. Y'all wouldn't be able to do this shit now. I started this shit.
Well, you need to get some sound checks for the other motherfuckers who made it, because you still ain't had 1 cent, sir.
But so do y'all think that COVID plays a part in Versus now, like with people not watching? Like, remember, Versus kicked off because we were all stuck, quarantined. Right. Stuff is lifting and people are going outside now, not really caring about COVID anymore. So do y'all think that plays a part?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, maybe in the beginning.
Especially in Texas.
So stupid.
Ain't nobody out there gonna be watching those damn Verses.
You're so stupid.
They like forget a Versus, bitch. I'm going to the club.
Okay? Texas was never closed during COVID. Let's just keep it 100.
And while we talking about Texas, they have fully opened 100%, lifted the mask mandate. Not only Texas, but Mississippi has done the same thing. And we're in phase 3 in Louisiana.
Javon,
we still have to wear
probably
masks.
seen it. Javon probably seen it, but I follow Zydeco Takeover on Facebook, right? And the nigga he say when when Texas governor came out and said the state was open, he had a whole bunch of friends sampling in that motherfucker. You big dummy. You know, you just dummy. You big dummy.
You big dummy.
Dude had me right. Hey, but he right though. That nigga a dummy. You can't do that right now.
Y'all, even our president came out and said he does not agree with Texas and Louisiana. Texas and Mississippi.
I about to say we in phase 3.
Well, you know, Texas is really doing their own thing, and Texas has been doing their own thing for a very long time. Like they are their own thing. Like even before COVID happened, like Texas isn't even, they don't even consider themselves as part of the United States. So
I was about to say, it's the U.S. but there's Texas.
So yeah, like Texas is really its own thing.
Yeah, they big, all right. Some big idiots.
Oh yeah, they dumb. They dumb.
I guess they thought we survived the ice storm, we can survive COVID.
Oh, they stupid.
Barely.
They stupid.
Somebody just said this. Is Texas gonna be open? Do they have the circuit enough power to be wide open?
Baby,
they have enough power to handle everybody.
And you know, there some of their electric power companies are filing bankruptcy.
So what the people gonna do about life?
Well, you know, they have multiple power companies out there. You can the city, they got like millions of prepaid light people out there, like, which I really, really wish Alexandria and other rural cities would follow that pattern.
Is Alexandria considered a rural city?
Well, compared to Houston, yes.
In that aspect.
But like, look at this. So in Houston, even in Atlanta, there's like 20 prepaid light services where you can go get prepaid lights and cut your lights on. You don't have to go through the city to cut your lights on and have an actual bill. Like, you're in control of your actual lights.
Oh, that's interesting.
That would benefit smaller cities because a lot of people that live in smaller cities are on fixed income.
And that would cut down them high-ass light bills that the city of Alexandria is pushing around.
So
you can scratch that. You know how the city roll.
That bothers me. That really bothers me. There should not be a chokehold or a monopoly on smaller cities. But you
know what plays a big role in that, true lady?
What you said?
I said, well, you know what plays a big role in that?
What?
Good old religion.
Hey.
Because those sapsuckers are in the rule, and if they don't like it doesn't happen. They may throw you a bone or two every now and then, but if the sapsuckers don't like it,
you better say it.
Didn't say those sapsuckers.
Hey, that's a plan of mine. But that's a plan of mine that I've been really researching and working on, because I know that Alexandria and other cities, even Faraday, would benefit from something like that.
Totally. Do you know how much money people would save on their utility bill alone?
Exactly. Why is this set up so where no one can prosper but the person who has the chokehold on the game, the monopoly? If you go right to Leesville, they have a co-op that has prepaid lights for people in Leesville and DeRidder. So you can't tell me it can't be done.
Yep.
Damn, that's what's up.
You're gonna have to start going to these meetings, and you're gonna have to start pressing your councilman to get the job done.
Kim, you know what we gotta do? We gotta start it, man.
Yeah. The lobbyist group. Yep.
Gotta show up and show out.
But yeah, so like when I saw that company was filing for bankruptcy, it didn't faze me. Even though a lot of people were like, oh my God. I know that there are other companies in Texas that provide utilities. There are other options. That's not the only option. But when you go to cities like ours, there's only one option available.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a chokehold on the game. And that's how you get people having $1,000 light bills. it's ridiculous to have a $1,500 light bill. It's ridiculous.
That's true.
Because now that means I'm working just to pay the bills.
Which is honestly what a lot of people are doing. Like a lot of people are actually living check to check.
Pretty much.
Right. And not living. I'm sorry, y'all.
Big facts.
Kind of a tangent. But when I just think about these things, it just really rubbed me the wrong way.
It really grinds your gears. I completely understand. You say what you need to say, sister.
Yeah. Like but this is something that I've been researching and for quite some time, and I've been talking to a lot of people about it, and people always say, "Oh, that's a good idea," but they never circle back to it. They never try to make it concrete. I even reached out to other companies that do it, in other cities, but they're saying the income in our city is not, like the median income is not enough for them to come here, which don't make sense to me either.
Oh, they seen that old money.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
That's what it was. They seen that old money.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
They think we still got that old money.
But at the same time, it don't. Because I don't understand why y'all want to be wide open. Like, I get it that some people are taking these vaccines and living life and pushing forward, but everybody's not subscribing to that. And we're putting a lot of people's lives in jeopardy. We're putting children's lives.
I ain't taking that shit
in jeopardy. Oh, I ain't taking no vaccine either. No.
I ain't taking no vaccine. You ain't finna get me, nigga. Yeah, I said it. I know they watching. I know them and they is watching. He ain't getting me, niggas.
Not them and they.
Them and they. Them and they. You ain't getting me, niggas. Say what I said.
But yeah. So what are y'all thoughts about the world opening back up?
Texas been open. Atlanta been open.
Florida, I mean, people have been doing.
See, look, I have to come back for that one. Let me tell y'all. I was just about to say what Javon is saying, honestly. Like, people really have been doing what they wanted to do anyway. They haven't really been paying attention to the curfew, which is why they only enforced it for like a week here. I don't know what they did for you guys in Alexandria.
We never had
we never had a curfew.
Oh, wow.
We had one,
and there are a lot of people. But there are a lot of people that still refuse to wear a mask, even when they go somewhere. And I kid you not, like, my friends and I at the dinner that we just left, we all had our masks. I mean, of course, we had to take them off to eat or whatever, but we actually walked into the building with them on. But there were people in there who never even showed up with one.
Mm-hmm. See, this is the thing that everybody has to realize and understand. And yes, it's going to get a little biased because facts is facts. Once
we love facts.
Realized that it affected African Americans more than them, they stopped caring and they feel that they're invincible to it. Now, you do have some who really do feel, but that's like a small percentage. But for the most part, if you think for 1 second that COVID is going to be gone by the summer and you just open these places up, especially Texas, a lot of people travel there. Travel back and forth there. You have got to be out your goddamn mind.
Preach.
There's no way COVID is going to be gone by the summer because, for one, we haven't been on the lockdown that we really need to be on
in the first place.
So therefore, how is it going anywhere? So, COVID, it's gone. Yeah, you can do what you want to do.
I told friends a few months ago, I was like, honestly, I feel like all this could have been over if the president that we had at the time, Cheeto Puff, would have literally just said, you guys have 2 weeks to get everything that you need. Like, get everything that you need. We're going to give you extra money for food, and we're going to do this so you can help get your bills paid, and we're not going to charge this and charge that. Like, you leave the house only if you really, honestly, truly, absolutely, positively have to leave the house. If they would have shut down the entire United States for a good I don't even think a full 2 months, like a good 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
That's what he said.
I think that we all could have been over this. Right. And if you guys notice, like, we're almost at a year with this happening. Like, next week will be the week where everything started shutting down. Like, this is the week where everything was still normal to us.
Right.
Like, I feel like all of this could have been over. Honestly.
And
if he would have done it, like the Dr. Fossey said, if Stupido would have listened, you know what I'm saying, and did what Italy did, we wouldn't have been in a situation. And even when it spiked up again in Italy, what they do, he shut it right back down again.
Right down.
So, like, how do you expect the results when you haven't done anything? You didn't take it seriously, so how do you expect these people to take it seriously?
If we would have shut down for real for 2 weeks, I mean, everything closed, restaurants closed, and if you were caught on the streets, you would have got a fine. You know what I'm saying? If they would have done it like that, we wouldn't be talking about COVID right now.
At all.
I agree 100%.
At all.
Granted, it would have been hard for me, but I would have. I'm not gonna risk getting a fine. So, like they said, a curfew was in effect. It wasn't no curfew. I was still in the studio. I was in the studio every day.
You supposed to be home at 5 o'clock.
Me and JB, high five.
Y'all was not supposed to be on the road after 5 p.m. Unless you had a
every day.
Me, her, and Rich, God rest his soul, was at this baby every day.
Yeah.
5 p.m. Y'all supposed to be in the house.
Y'all playing? You playing, Javon? That's when I made the most money last year. Was when Corona.
I know. He really did. Yeah.
Hello. All these, I don't want an in-house break. And you was looking for one blowing my line up. I don't think so. I will not.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna get me no fine.
I was taking that money.
I was also doing a call center job at the studio.
Oh no, them niggas wasn't gonna pay that $10,000.
But if they would have had it in place, y'all, we wouldn't be still talking about COVID.
I agree 100%.
What was so scary today? So a part of promoting waiter, we go to various places. We went to the hospital today and brought donuts. Now, normally what they would do is stop us at the front, like we'll disperse them, right? They didn't check our temperature. They didn't ask the COVID questions. And they said, okay, yeah, you can go floor to floor and drop the donuts off.
Oh, wow.
And
that's crazy.
Like, are you serious?
Oh, they open out there, huh?
That's crazy.
And I was concerned.
As you should be.
Oh, they open out there.
I was like, you didn't even check our temperature.
You'd be surprised a million places that you go and it's like it. It's like they just out here living wild and free.
Y'all, and the shields are really a joke to me.
Yes,
as if
they
COVID
are.
can't come around it.
Right.
If you don't have a face mask, a mask already, I don't even see what the purpose of the shield is. Because even with mine, when I do my makeup clients, I have a mask on and I have a face shield. So
yeah. But it's like the shields in the store, the shields at the food counters or whatever. It's like you're really not protected.
If you don't put on a mask, what is the point?
Exactly. I'm not ready for the world to open back up.
I'm not either.
So, y'all, I was so scared flying here. I was really scared because I just kept thinking about COVID. I kept standing away from people. And people were
suckers ain't had no mask on.
And I did this. No. Go away from me. Because the only thing I kept thinking about is that story about that girl that was on the flight. And died mid-flight because he had. I just kept thinking about that the whole time.
People don't think I don't understand after all the deaths and even seeing some of your close family members or people you know die from it. Why do you not think it's real and it's not serious at this point?
I agree 100%.
Right.
Like everything right now, where the bad should be like second nature to you. Like
second nature.
There she goes singing.
There she go.
There she goes singing.
But I'm not taking the vaccine. I'll continue to protect myself, but I'm not happy about Texas and Mississippi lifting it. I'm really still Not happy that Louisiana going into phase 3.
Only
New Orleans ain't going into phase 3.
Only 50%.
Yeah, everybody not going into phase 3.
I found out our phase 3 was only like 50%. Everybody gonna be open 50%, not all the way open.
Okay.
They still have precautions. It's like we're phase 3, but we still got restrictions. So they still gotta wear masks. Even if they have the live, I think it's just basically adding live music. So if they want the bands to play, so if you do have bands, they have to have barriers between them and the audience. Everybody still has to wear masks. So
yeah.
So y'all, I got a question. Does a one night stand diminish the thought of an actual relationship?
Could.
It could.
I don't agree with that though.
I feel like honestly, there are people that are probably in relationships right now that started from one night stands and we wouldn't know it.
Wouldn't even know it. Yeah.
True.
I mean, it's really interesting. That's a very interesting question because you never know if it'll work. People can date people for a while. Like you can date somebody for 5-6 months and then you just realize like they're not relationship material.
Right.
I mean, and who's to say that you're doing a one night stand and you're together 5-6 years at this point? Like I guess it depends. It depends on the people that are involved, and it depends on how they look at it for the most part. That's
sex can keep you in some situations that you really did plan to be on.
That's why I don't do that. That's for whores.
Oh,
I don't have sex. Sex is for whores.
For heathen and whores?
And heathens.
Oh, well, I'm a heathen then.
Yeah, we know.
I guess I'm an angel.
We know.
I'm gonna leave somebody alone, but okay.
Who you gonna leave alone?
I'm gonna leave somebody alone, but okay.
Who you gonna leave alone? JB?
I like all these subliminals he's throwing. It feels like shade.
JB,
who you leaving alone?
It's giving me shade.
Who you leaving alone, JB?
It's giving me shade.
If the person that's the loudest in the room is talking, it's gotta be that person.
Oh, well, let me help you, because I don't mind spilling my tea, baby. It ain't
really talking about you, but okay, Javon. Okay, let's keep it going. I just had to shut you up for a minute. Shit. Because you gonna keep going.
Who was the loudest in the room?
Tioni.
First of all, my name is Tiani.
Tiani.
Second of all, he wasn't talking to me. He was talking to you, a true lady.
To me?
No, he was talking to you. See your drama correspondent, Tiani Spears.
Look, Javon. He wanted a reaction. Javon, wait, look. You know, usually this is when I turn to you and I whisper, but you're not next to me. You're over here today. So let's just pretend.
Miss ass. Y'all too. See, that's what y'all be doing over there on that side in the corner. Okay.
That's what we be doing.
Anyway, we're gonna get
over there, man.
I don't think a one night stand should diminish the thought of an actual relationship. I don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Because people get caught up in the moment of things. You don't know what attraction to a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, attraction is real.
Is very so.
There's always, it's something that sparks something. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I agree 100%.
So I have a question, though. I got a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
Yes.
So, Young Miami made a tweet today, and it said, "If you love me, fuck me like a thought." Ooh. So, my question is, since JB, because you're the man, are there different levels to smashing? So, like, do all the girls you smash get the same treatment, or is it different levels?
I'm offended because I too am a man.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, my baby. So when you're smashing, is it love? Do you do the same thing for everyone, or is it
no, man? Because I don't have sex. That's what he does and whores, as I just stated. Thank you very much.
That's why his question wasn't even directed at you.
His question wasn't directed to you. It was directed towards me, my brother.
Well, go ahead and
answer your drama correspondent, Tiani Spears.
Answer.
Oh wow. No, they don't. They don't get the same treatment. No, because
it's levels. It's levels to it.
It's levels. Because like for me, it's like
right. Huh? I was just about to ask. So what is the difference? What do you do with a thought that you would do with somebody that you really cared about?
Oh, person I really care about. Oh, I'm not trying to smash the first night.
Okay, get it. But when y'all are,
but when you actually do, what are the things different that you would do with her than a thought that somebody would just smash it?
Oh, I'm doing shit with the person I cared about. Oh, I'm doing some shit. I'm doing some shit. I'm not gonna say what my tricks are, but yeah, I'm doing some shit. I ain't giving up my secret sauce.
That was so watered down.
I'm not giving up my sauce. I'm sorry. I'm not giving up.
It's not the sauce.
You don't have to give up the sauce, but you can be detailed. You just sprinkling. Can we get a little water?
Why I gotta give the water? Why I gotta give water?
Because
I mean, JB, honestly, if we're going to be open and we're going to do this, we need to be honest. Now, I personally, JB, I'm not sure how comfortable you'll be with this, but I personally enjoy being choked the fuck out. Choke me. Don't pull my hair though, because I don't like that, because this perm right here, it takes some time to get this dude together, but I enjoy roughness, honestly. Like, throw me against the wall, slap me, push me over there, not like let's go.
Okay, so is that with somebody you care about, or is that just thought?
That's honestly, it's a little bit of both.
It's a little bit of both.
It's a little bit of both. I feel like it's a little bit of both, because even when I'm just doing something with someone and it's casual, I still want to enjoy myself. And in order to enjoy myself, like I'm going to need that aggressiveness. I mean, but sometimes even when you're in a relationship with someone, you need that aggressiveness, but you also need that balance of pure sensualness.
Right.
And you need it to, like, you need it to be full of passion, full of love. Like,
it has to balance out. It has.
I mean, not to say that even roughness, that can be passionate too, like depending on how it's being done. But it's really, what I've learned about sex is that it's really no right way to do it for the most part, and there's no wrong way to do it for the most part. It's really all about the partner that you have and communicating with that person. Like, I hear people talk about like I hear people say like, oh, it wasn't what I was expecting, or it wasn't good. I mean, and that's the opportunity where you have to make it better. A lot of times when you have someone and it didn't go well, and it wasn't good, we just leave them alone. But we can just sit down and say like, well, this is what I like, this is what I'm into, this is what I'm looking for. Like, I need you to talk to me, I need you to choke me out, I need you to slap me a bit. Like,
let me know what you want.
Just I mean, it's all about communication.
People are afraid to be adults and actually have the conversation. Because people are afraid of being judged. So why are you even interacting with this person if you're afraid of being judged of what you like or how you like it? You know what I'm saying?
And people are also not receptive to when they're being told something about themselves.
That is true too.
So if I'm trying to teach you something about me, you're being defensive as I'm just coming at you, like just trying to shame you. No, I'm telling you.
Nah, tell me what
I like this.
Just because Jane said you had that fire, don't mean you really got that fire. Because Jane's body is different than...
We are two totally different people.
You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Yep. Come on, man.
I agree 100%. Now, JB, would you like to share with the class?
Honestly, right.
Are there levels, JB, or
Come
no?
on, JB,
are you going all out?
Are you going all out
with thoughts, or are you going all out with somebody that you really love?
Now I'm going all out. I'm going all out with somebody that I really like. I'm not going all out with that. Hell no.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
But why?
Nah.
Got you.
But why not?
Why not go all the way with that?
Like the thought is who I would think that you would actually be going all out with personally.
Why the thought?
Because they're willing to. Because usually, first of all, I don't like the word thought. I feel
the free
like
spirit.
The free spirit.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like because they're willing to do more.
I think
I can see
do
that.
more depending on the person.
But I guess it may be just in the moment what you feel right then in the moment.
Yeah.
But
that makes sense.
But me personally, I'm not gonna just unleash.
Yeah, I'm not
with somebody I don't plan on being with.
Nah, I'm not doing that. Nah.
I don't feel like I should unleash all these levels.
You don't get all this. You don't get all this.
I give you a little taste, but you're not gonna get everything.
That makes sense.
That
makes sense.
I'm sorry. Continue.
I can't with Kim. I cannot.
Right. She. Yeah.
We'll talk amongst ourselves later. We're live on Facebook right now. But
right.
But yeah, seriously. If I don't feel comfortable sharing myself or talking about how I feel about things now at this age, we don't need to be rocking like that.
But you're making it sound like you're older, like you're old, but you're not.
35, love.
That's not old.
I know it's not old, but I'm a little bit more mature. I'm also more in tune with myself.
Gotcha.
You should just be able to have the conversations that
nobody with myself.
Hell.
That at this point that I know what I want. I know what's gonna get me to where I'm gotta go.
Yeah.
And I know what I need. And my thing, a lot of my stuff requires mental stimulation. Like if we ain't connecting here, we ain't gonna connect here.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's just me.
So you're not gonna ever have a one night stand.
We'll talk about this another day.
Okay. Say less.
Moving right along.
Into the next topic.
Speaking of one night stands, Benzino's daughter was one night stand. I'm just playing. I don't know that for a fact. I don't know that for a fact. Benzino's daughter. Her name is Coy Leray.
Yes.
She made a song. Now her song went viral because of TikTok. All about party, which I like the song. And in the song, she talks about a lot of stuff. She talks about personal things that she's no longer worried about. She's no longer dealing with. She's no longer associating with. And she talks about her father, but she doesn't name drop her father. And come to find out, Benzino is her father.
He's the pappy.
And we all really know how we already feel about, how I know how I feel about Benzino since Love and Hip Hop. He's trash to me. And especially how he does Althea, his other baby mama, how they go back and forth. So I feel like he's just a trash man.
Well,
and his perspective of what I've been seeing.
In his offense, Althea was not a saint herself.
This is true.
And she did a lot of underhanded things.
Uh-huh.
The shade.
You're right.
That's that on that. But no, it's very interesting because hold on, I gotta get my bangs off my face. Because I didn't know that you heard what I said. I gotta get my bangs off my face, JB. Don't question it. You see all this hair.
No, I don't, but okay. No, I don't, but okay, go ahead.
I don't even have anything to say. Like, I'm offended. I'm getting off camera. But no, I didn't know that that she was Benzino's daughter either. And I've really been spending the last 2 days trying to figure out exactly what was going on. How did this happen? Why did this happen? And why did it just randomly pop up out of nowhere to me? Like, it just randomly popped up out of nowhere. Like, that is one of the most randomest situations I've seen since Caesar from Black Ink and his daughter got into it. Like, it's just so random.
Now, I don't know what to say about Caesar and his daughter. I feel like she's throwing a temper tantrum.
Is that what you think it is?
So far.
Yeah, because it's like something you wanted that he didn't do. You know, you got mad and you just took to social media.
Which I understand.
Again, a father-daughter, a father-son relationship is important. You know what I'm saying? And so then these type of things happen, and we see, oh wow, like this hurt this person. So Koi was pretty hurt that her father wasn't in her life the way, you know, she wanted him to be. Even though Benzino was like, oh, I had her for Christmases, I had her for spring, I had her for summer, I did this, I did that. And I was like, you were really naming financial stuff. Like,
yeah,
more than financial when it comes to a child.
Yeah, you can't be defensive and just go by, you know, monetary, because you were there financially, but you weren't there emotionally and physically, which is what a child needs altogether. So instead of jumping on the defense about it, just, you know, kind of admit to her, yeah, I could have been there more in this aspect, but financially I took care of her. So chill out, dude. Chill out. It's okay.
Drink you some juice. He was really barking online to me. I was like, bro, you guilty. How he frozen situation? You guilty.
Yeah, because you're so angry that it's out there, and now that everybody figured out that you're the dad. So
say that shit, JB.
Have the same answer all night, JB.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Javon. Fuck.
If my if my big brother wants to say F him, then gosh darn it, let him say what he wants to say. I got your back. I'm here for it. I support it. You speak what you want to speak.
Fuck him. Fuck that nigga. Fuck him. Let him go. Shit. Oh well, little dirty motherfucker. I don't like niggas like that anyway. That's what I can say.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's important to your children's life, though.
Very, very.
Pussy ass nigga. Fuck.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now JB, you are going a little too far. I did at first, but now look, I didn't know he was gonna say all that. Now JB, listen.
I don't know how you didn't know.
It's the passion.
Now JB, listen. Now JB. Wait a minute now, because I'm coming back to the screen after I'm coming back to the screen after I make this post. JB. Okay, now you play a little bit and quit.
Not a little bit and quit.
And I just realized I backed you up after I sat here and said that I got bangs, and you was like, "Where? Like they're non-existent." Like, you know what?
See, that's that love hate. That's that relationship y'all got. Did you go back out?
Sure did.
Oh my God.
And I'm still mad. And I'm still mad about the situation that happened.
What situation?
Yeah, I know what situation I'm talking about. The situation where I shared something and nobody commented, so I'm mad about it. Like, I don't want to talk about it.
What did you share?
I don't want to. It was a photo, and I don't want to talk about it. A nice little photo that I made of us as a collective, and nobody said anything. And I know it was 3 weeks ago, but it's still the principle of the situation.
First of all,
anyway, can we get back? Can we get back to the important topics that are at hand? Because I'm really not supposed to be talking to y'all right now.
Oh, you mad at me and I horny?
I'm mad at everybody. The good has to suffer.
The
good has to suffer.
Bye.
Anyway, Kim, could you come up with the next subject? Topic. Thank you very much.
Bye.
About Vlad TV and this controversy. Can you lead us in on that one?
Fuck him.
Wait, what happened?
With the Vlad TV situation.
Fuck him. Fuck Vlad.
Okay, so apparently the way that things went is, you know what? Okay, we're going to get to that because I hear a lot of people say that I'm serious, because I hear a lot of people say that he's the feds, and I'm like, where does that even coming from? But
we'll talk.
Lil Yachty, am I saying his name right? Lil Yachty.
Yeah, Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty did an interview earlier today where he was on Vlad TV, and during the interview on Vlad TV, he was asked about if he's still cool with Lil Uzi, because him and Uzi used to be friends, and then something happened where they kind of sort of had a little falling out or something.
JT.
And the way that Lil Yachty responded is that he basically made it seem like he and Lil Uzi aren't really friends anymore, and that it kind of sort of has something to do with JT. But Yachty, after the interview came out, because the interview came out earlier this morning or something like this, so after the interview came out, he caught wind of what was said and how DJ Vlad made it seem like him and Lil Uzi still have beef, and he's like, no, we don't really have beef. He twisted my words. That's not what I said. So of course, like everybody does these days, Lil Yachty took it to Twitter, and that's when him and DJ Vlad got into a little tusk, a conversation that really turned into a situation that was probably bound to happen. Like, honestly, if Lil Yachty didn't call out DJ Vlad, one of these other rappers would have definitely called him out at some point.
But everybody
Lil Yachty called
him out.
Lil Yachty called him a bitch, and then called him out for being an FBI agent. And Vlad was like, oh no, I'm not twisting your words. I asked if you and Uzi verse were cool, and you were like, which is what we seen in the video. But from what Lil Yachty's saying, like, there's some pieces that were missing, I'm guessing, from that part of the interview, and that's the part that DJ Vlad edited out for the most part. And then, Yachty went on to blast bloggers for the most part, as usual. I mean, bloggers always get the short end of the stick, and he was like, you make a living off of trying to run stories, and y'all have no proof on when things are doing. And just like I was telling you guys last week, like, I mean, I'm sure Kim gets backlash too, but I get a lot of it. It's like, I can say something good, and it's like, oh, the people in the comments are throwing shade, and then when I'm being nice, they're still throwing shade. And then when I'm throwing shade, it's like, oh, well, you're so mean, you're so disrespectful, you're not supposed to be doing this, yada, 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 you never do anything nice. And it's like, it's so fickle. And as I was saying, like, as far as these rappers goes, and a lot of these artists, especially these rappers, like, they know how DJ Vlad is. Like, they absolutely know how DJ Vlad is. So it's like, if you guys know how DJ Vlad is, and all of you guys kind of sort of run in the same circle anyway, and if he did it to 21 Savage, and if he did it to the Migos, and I mean, you're over here, you're at 21 Savage's house, and he's telling you, like, this is not what happened, and Vlad did this, and then you're going over here and you're at, NBA Youngboy's house or something, and he's like, well, I was talking to Vlad and he did this to me. Like, you know what he does. Like, everybody in the industry knows what he does. So the question is, why are you going over there if you know that's what he's going to do? There are some bloggers that
you're not going to get the exposure you want. All you're going to get is the opposite of what you're trying to go over there for.
Which is very interesting, because they could be giving those type of interviews to smaller blogs like myself and Kim. And instead they're going over there where words would get twisted, where myself and Kim would just be happy to have the opportunity to talk to someone like them in the first place. Like it's just really interesting. Like they always get mad at bloggers, and I get it because a lot of bloggers do that, but you can't throw everybody into that. Like you can't throw everybody into that, and it's not even just bloggers. Like even the media. Like we see it with CNN, we see it with MSNBC, we see it with Fox News. Like everybody does it. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that there aren't times that I can see a picture like last week where I realized that Just Hilarious and Super were both in Jamaica. And I'm like, oh, Just Hilarious is in Jamaica. Super's in Jamaica. Not saying they're there together, but from what I see, they're both in Jamaica at the same time. That doesn't mean that they're there together, but I can write this any way that I see fit. I can turn it into something. I can make it bigger than what it is. I can make it nothing. It's all about the way that you use your words. And as a writer, that's really the gift. The art comes from writing, like actually writing what you're saying. Now, as far as interviewing and talking, you don't really have a lot of time to think about how you want to say things.
But see, if you already know you're doing an interview, you're supposed to prepare.
But that's true too. But you never know what the interviewer, like if you're interviewing me, like I don't know what curveball you're going to throw at me. So it's like when you do throw it, I have to respond swiftly. And who's to say that? And who's to say that when Vlad asked him about Uzi, he probably was like, and trying to get his words together.
But see,
at the time,
Vlad, this is what Vlad does. Vlad will continuously ask the same question because he didn't get the answer that he wanted.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
That's fishing. And again, this is not the first time people have said Vlad is the FBI. Vlad is a culture vulture. Vlad is this. Vlad is that. But yet, people still go sit down with him. Every other week, Boosie's sitting down with Vlad. I would have thought that Yachty was above sitting down with Vlad. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's like a certain caliber.
He knows the outcome already.
Yeah.
So why even Boosie going to sit down? At this point, when it comes to Boosie, you can't do
Boosie every time he played dead for the Dolphins.
I'm too. Right, girl, when I heard that, this is what
the Dolphin pushed him to rescue.
And the Dolphin pushed him to rescue. You play dead, and the Dolphins gonna push you.
This is what's interesting to me, man.
Bruh, he said, I can't make this up. I played dead, and the Dolphin pushed me to rescue.
He say, I watched the Animal Channel, and I seen it. So I played dead, and the Dolphins pushed my feet. The Dolphins pushed me. So I say, so if something happens, I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. What the hell?
What the fuck the Dolphins gonna do for you, bro?
Every week you doing some shit that I just can't defend.
This is what I was about to say, man. I kid you not. Like Boosie always does this thing where he gets in other people's business and it's like, Boosie, no, don't say that. Like, why are you saying that? Like, Boosie, please be quiet. And then days later, it's like he reminds you how cool and funny he is. And like, you really want to sit back and just chill with him for a day. And like, and then you're reminded, like, what is Bootsy? Like, when I saw him laying down in that pool.
Exactly.
First of all, First of all, I kid y'all not. I was just walking into work this morning and my friend sent me the video and I'm like, girl, wait a minute, is Boosie? I'm like, first of all, when did he start walking again?
The diction in his voice is what did it for me because he was serious though.
He was so serious. But first of all, I went through like 4 different stages. The first thing I was like, when did he start walking again? And what is he doing in this water? Like, what is he talking about?
Right.
Why is he talking like this? Is he really sitting here? Did the dolphin really push him? Like, I'm like, this is crazy.
What really happened?
This is really crazy. Man, you know what? Honestly, Boosie is really one of those people that I love to hate. Like, I actually enjoyed some of his music. He's a Louisiana legend. Mm-hmm. We grew up with him. I just wish if it's not any of his business, be quiet. He's like Monique Slaughter. Like, why are you saying, like, be quiet. Don't say anything. This has absolutely nothing to do with you.
And damn if you don't with Boosie, because at this point, what can you do? Because he gonna say what the hell he want to say. He gonna do what he want to do. And it's just that he really, people talk about Omarion being unbothered, but that nigga is really unbothered.
Yeah, he's really unbothered. He's really, really, really unbothered.
I want to be Boosie unbothered. That's how unbothered I want to be.
Yeah.
Definitely. Absolutely. 100%.
But Vlad can miss me with the BS. That's why I don't. I don't post interviews that Vlad say.
I don't follow him. Like, I don't even follow him.
Because he tried to come at me on Twitter. You know, I post everything. And I after that day, I said I'll never post anything for him again.
Yeah.
He was like, you know, you put your watermark on my video. I pay for this. And I credited him. I didn't cover up his watermark. But did you come at the Shade Room? Did you come at Baller Alert? Did you come at Hollywood Unlocked? So that's always my response when these people come to a blog like me. You know what I'm saying? Did you address these other blogs in the same manner that you're addressing me? And it was crickets. And this was Spade and AJ kind of went in on him in the comments on Twitter because they were like, why are you coming at her? Why are you attacking her?
Right.
When I posted your content because it was trending and it's still your content and it's still going to direct people to you.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't fool with Vlad. I didn't really fool with him before posting.
There you go.
So even after that, I steer clear from
it.
Which I understand completely. It's like, I don't know. DJ Vlad is honestly like DJ Academics. Like they're just really. I don't even consider them bloggers because like bloggers actually care about the craft and the art form of it at the end of the day. It's like, oh, even though this is drama, even though this is shade, there's a way to write it and there's still a way to address it in a manner where it's not really completely disrespectful. Even when I'm throwing all types of shade, there are still moments where I'm being completely professional because that's the way that I word it. Like they are really people that just seem like they want to get a rise out of people.
They just want to get a rise
completely. Like they're doing it to the hip hop culture to see how far they can go with it, and it's really starting to.
It's disgusting.
It's starting to backfire on them in the process. It's the word that I wanted to use.
And so that's why, like, I'm very picky about certain things that I write or what I don't write. Because I don't want to perpetuate, you know what I'm saying, some stigmas in the culture.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Just be being careful. When some people don't care about being careful. They don't care. I got
some heat.
Huh? You know?
But it's local heat. We'll talk about it at the end.
We're gonna talk about it at the end. I think you got the same thing I got. I got some local heat.
I'm finna light his little ass up.
Ooh, I know he is.
Okay,
I'm finna light his ass up.
We're gonna talk about it at the end.
What else we got to talk about?
I feel like we've said enough because I got questions about this text message that I just got.
Right.
And,
right.
So we're gonna do an escalating question and we're gonna close the show out.
I just feel like we don't.
No, we can't close the show out. We gotta talk about this.
No,
we're gonna close the show out on live.
No.
Yes.
No. No, Kim.
We can't talk about this live.
You need to let me spin this in local news. You need to let me spin this.
No, we can't do
because I'm lost. Like I don't even know who that is.
You need to ask a lady question.
Javon,
okay,
we can't do that, Javon.
Yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can. I'm gonna show you how we can do it.
Javon is about to let you know that she might not be a blogger, but she is a celebrity and local news reporter at the end of the day. Okay, she doesn't need the type person. She doesn't need the type to spin her news.
I'm gonna stick to being behind radio and engineering and producing. I stick to that. Yeah, I'm not a blogger.
You're ready, but you do pop culture, so you're kind of like a radio host. You're kind of like a radio. You're like a radio blogger.
You're radio
if there's a word. Sir. Yeah, a radio personality. That's it. And that's what radio personality people do. Oh my gosh, does that mean that we're radio personalities too? Yes, for my resume getting long. Let me add that Tiani Spears, gossip columnist, blogger, fashion stylist, radio personality. I
read this question before, but I'm gonna do it again.
You did? Well, Clubhouse?
Oh man, give us something new.
I don't have any new questions.
Well, let's close the show because I got some questions. Because I got some stuff.
Y'all were on the show for this one.
Oh, okay.
This is why would you tell us that you did Lauren Neiman, and it says, "Dear True Lady, I'm at a weird point of confusion, so I need a little bit of insight. I recently started my journey and walk with the Lord. At the church I've been attending, I met someone, but things have turned weird. We were talking and texting with one another, and we went on a few dates. This last day, he cooked for me at his place, but after dinner, he wanted to massage my feet. I obliged, but he took things too far.
Hey.
I was sitting on the couch, and he was on the floor rubbing my feet, but he kept moving my feet closer to his penis and using my feet to rub his penis through his clothes. I asked him to stop politely, and he said yes, knowing he crossed the line, but he kept massaging my feet and legs. Once I was comfortable again, he tried rubbing my feet on his penis again, and this time he was erect, and he kept pleading with me to allow him to use my feet to jerk him off. I slapped him and left in a hurry. I haven't actually been to church since this happened, just doing virtual church, and he's been in the audience faithfully. I know I can't keep avoiding this man in church. What should I do?"
Praise the Lord, saints.
So you sat there and let him
praise the Lord, saints,
with your foot.
I say praise the Lord,
saints. You slapped him once he got his nut.
I say praise the Lord, saints.
Hallelujah. But you sat there and let him get hard with your foot.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Want to use the
Wait
foot?
A minute.
Gotta get on the good foot.
Wait a minute.
I have never in all my days heard anybody get off their foot.
Wait
gotta get on the good
minute.
Foot. Good God.
Wait, what in the New Testament is going on here? Wow! First of all,
what in the book of Malachi do we have going on here?
Now y'all know first of all, y'all know the real freaks are at church.
That is true.
Those are the real heathen and whores.
And but I want her to know.
Hey. Oh y'all, you know what? You two at the bottom, just the fuck y'all at the bottom. Let y'all know that.
You cannot let
Communion drummer, why you feel away right now?
Communion drummer Bison.
He be using his position to get communion.
Brother Bison. Are you feeling
Bison?
some type of way? Is that why you're cursing at me and Javon? You know what, Javon? Remind me next week when we're actually sitting next to each other like we're supposed to be. And I find it interesting that even though we're not actually in person, we're still next to each other on the screen. You know what, Brother Bison? How do you feel about this? I want your answer. Have you ever done this with one of the people from church? Like, have you ever? First of all, have you ever taken home from a church?
Advice, y'all.
Have you ever taken someone home from church? Was it an usher? Have you ever taken someone home from church?
Yeah.
Did y'all read Bible scriptures? Or did y'all do something else?
Nah, Bible scriptures was not involved, brother.
Was it a go all out or just a stop situation?
You know what? No, it was doing a congregational reading.
Anyway, back to this lady's question. She should not be avoiding church just because and if he approaches her, she needs to be an adult to be like, I'm not dealing with you because of our last incident. And if you want me to tell the congregation our last incident, I advise you to leave me alone and go your way.
Girl, I was just about to say, go tell the pastor, because you know the pastor will put you in a sermon.
That's that old school. That's that.
It's the Lord's temple.
Come on, Trinity. Don't mess with me.
Yeah, that's property. Yes.
All right. Anyway, okay. That's that old school thing. That's that old school thing going to the congregation.
Yeah, congregation.
For grandmama and great grandmama.
I would tell him, do not approach me. Do not. I'm still coming to church. You're not going to stop my journey.
But how big is the church that you would notice that? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know how big church is.
No,
because I've been ignoring people in a small church, let alone a big one.
If she go to the Joel Osteen church, she's going upstairs.
Right. Thank God for journey, because I live in the balcony, Jesus. Whew. I go to the balcony.
It's a bit much.
I don't want to talk to nobody.
Child.
But don't let him stop your praise.
How they get your offering, Javon?
They come. The ushers come up in the balcony and get it, and then they go back down. They stay up there for that, and once they do the offering, they leave. They go back down.
Can we just tell everybody bye? Because I got some questions.
No, we cannot. Y'all gonna let me do my local thing?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Not this. Not this. We cannot. No, ma'am. We cannot.
Yeah, we really could.
Y'all, we want to thank you all for tuning in. Again, I'm live in the streets of Florence. How can I find y'all live?
She out here thugging in these streets. Think she slick. She out here thugging in these streets.
Man, I'm working.
Thugging.
Boy, get out my line. How can they find y'all? Starting with JB.
Man, you can find me at Area 61 Studios AEX, or you can find me at Certified 360 Beats on Instagram, Certified_360 on Twitter. And y'all know the government name. Y'all can find me on Facebook by the government name. Y'all know that. Yep.
Javon.
Mr. C. Oh, okay.
Hello. You can find me on Facebook. Siobhan is Nova J is my personal page. My business page is Imperfected by Nova J LLC on Instagram and Facebook, and Nova J MUA on Instagram. You can click those little book now buttons and make your appointments. I will see you soon.
Hey, Bianca.
See a drama correspondent. This is horrible. Senior drama correspondent Tiani Spears here, reminding you that you can find me on my Instagram blog, Some Like It Hot. That's SOMELIKEITHAUTE __. You can also find me on Some Like It Hot on Facebook. You can follow my personal page because I'm almost at 5,000 and I can't accept any new friend requests at Tiani Spears. And I'm also over there on the Twitter at Tiani Spears. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining us during this Zoom call. I could
so marvelous on the Zoom.
Whoa, this call has been a mess. You know what this reminds me of, though? This reminds me of our first Clubhouse.
Yep.
No. and now we just get to see everybody. Can we admit that Clubhouse is dead though? Right quick, like Clubhouse is over. It's over. It's over.
Like,
I'm over
it has came
honestly.
and it has gone.
I mean,
at first
honestly,
it was cool, and now it's like, you know what?
For like the first 2 months when we were there, it was like, oh my gosh, Clubhouse, and now it's like, Clubhouse.
I'm real live. I have like
notifications.
Yep.
Your girl, a true lady. Follow me at Kesha CTV on everything: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or such a lady 85 on everything, or just search for the hashtag Catch the Tea. And we out.
Have we ever told them who we are though?